Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Monday. So, yeah, welcome to Lifestyle Yoga with Loretta on YouTube. So this morning we're going to do a yoga strength for legs. We're going to do a little Kapalabhati breath to get started, get that fire going inside. We're going to do a card reading for our highest and greatest good today. I'm having a foot cramp, so I'm going to release my feet there. Feels good. Sometimes we get those cramps, eh? Good. So let's go ahead and come to our meditation cushion or just on our yoga mat, and we'll find a soft seated position. Remember, you can always just be doing this in a chair as well. Whatever, you might just be watching the video today. You might imagine yourself doing some of the poses or feeling the strength or moving with the breath. Any of those things, once we begin to visualize something, we can bring it to fruition. So keep that in mind. Let go of any self-doubt, self-judgment, and just be present. Good morning. So let's go ahead on our meditation cushion. I just wanted to read this card. We're going to start off with that. This card just kind of jumped out of the box at me this morning. And I hope it has meaning for you as well. And the card that I drew today was Niyamas, the second limb. The 8 stages of yoga, laws of personal observance. You are beginning to reap the rewards of the inner transformational work you have done. This is just the beginning of a lifelong practice of personal observance. Tune into what your soul needs at this moment. Are there toxins in your body and mind that need satya, purity? Are you experiencing contentment, santosha? For all the blessings you have been given. Are you using your tapas, disciplined energy to take you toward your dharma, divine purpose? Continue the practice of svadhyaya, self-study. There is always more that you'll find when you open up the pathway to your true spirit. Take some extra time for yourself each day to practice Ishvara Pranadhana, the celebration and contemplation of spirit. So that's pretty poignant after the last year and a half that we've gone through. We're all in a place coming from self-study, what was right for us, what maybe separated us from other people. How can we kind of like bridge that gap again and come back together and know that everybody's healthy, everybody's fine. And honor each other's health. Okay. So let's go ahead and from that soft seated position, we're going to hinge forward just a little bit. Release the seat bones. A little chilly here. Good. So remember on this Kapalabhati breath that we're lifting from the pelvic floor. It's an in and up, in and up, in and up. We don't worry about the breath in. We focus on the exhalation through the nose. I'm going to sit up here a little bit. So relax the shoulders. We'll start with a deep breath in, a full exhalation, and then we'll begin those breaths. We're going to shoot for a few more rounds today than what we normally do. If you get to 20 exhalations and you feel like you need to take a breath in, take a breath in. This is about getting to know our bodies, our energy on a deeper level. So let's start with a deep breath in. Draw that chin towards the throat, lengthen out through the crown. Exhale fully. And here we go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale fully, and we're going to hold that exhalation. And move into those next breaths. Deep breath in. Exhaling fully. Hold that exhalation. And back into those Kapalabhati breaths. Here we go. Deep breath in. Fill the whole body, chin to the throat, lengthening up through the crown. Exhale fully. Hold that exhalation. And here we go. Deep breath in. Fill the whole back, feel it expand, stretching, opening, and exhaling fully. We're going to do one more round. So you should be starting to feel the muscles in the abdominal area. Good, and here we go. Good, let's take a deep breath up. Draw the hands to the heart. Welcome, welcome. Good. Let's go ahead and take it back on our mat. We got a little bit of fire going in there. We got the abs moving. We know where they're at. Set that off to the side. My tea this morning. Yes, believe it or not, I'm not drinking coffee. Doing good. See if I get a little bit calmer as I go. Let's start in the middle of our mat, back of the mat, front of the mat, wherever we're at today. Shift the weight to the inside of the feet. Let's circle sweep those arms up. Pressing the toe buds down and in. Swan diving down, soften the knees, take the booty back. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Lean that chest right down onto the thighs. It's a nice, gentle warm up. I'm going to use some weights today. That's an option for you. Hopefully you've created your sacred space. Maybe you've put some weights in there, maybe not. Everybody's sacred space is different. Opening, releasing the shoulders. Again, if we can only make it up this far, that's fine too. Listen to your body. Let's hold at the bottom, bend the knees, bring the chest onto the thighs, and let the head be heavy. Shake it, yes. Hugging the upper inner thighs. Relaxing the shoulders. Letting that upper back just hang. Breathing into the belly. Shaking the head no. So inhale, monkey fingertips come down. Lifting up and out of the armpits, taking the thigh bones back. We're in knee extension here. We lift the kneecaps up towards the hips. Drawing the chin towards the throat, rolling the shoulders back and down and lengthening forward through the crown. Pressing those toe buds down and in. We might apply a little bit of pressure out into the blades of the heels. Opening up the seat bones. We'll go ahead and bend the knees and bring the hips down. Look up. and lift the hips. So just a few of these, pressing back through, lifting the seat bones, bending the knees, inhaling, lifting up, exhaling, coming down. We're going to work the legs today, honoring our bodies, listening to our breath, observing, being the witness to our movements, our emotions, our mental state. Are the things we're saying to ourselves things that we'd say to other people? Let go of that negative self-talk. And we'll hold that monkey pose, lifting up and out of the hips all the way up. Exhaling, mountain pose. And we'll open the feet. Good, and again, moving the hips around, circular motions. We're going to feel this in the low back. Those QL muscles. Or maybe we feel it in around the greater trochanter. Notice, observe where you feel the motion, the movement. Does it feel loose and fluid? Are we flowing? Is it tight? What's that feel like? Other direction. Relax the arms. Tune in. Observe what's going on. And then we'll come back to center. And we're going to keep the feet open and gently move through some lateral flexions. And we're just going straight over. Side to side. We're just opening up. The QL in back. The oblique. A little bit of the origin of the hip flexors. Side to side. How you doing today? And coming all the way down. Let's heel toe open. A little bit farther. Keep in mind that the knees are going to track over the toes, so we're not coming in this way. That might be a dance or something, but we're going to go side to side. Nice and easy to start. Open my feet just a little bit wider. Side to side. And then we might begin to bring the shoulder down. So we get that nice line from the tip of the shoulder down through the toes, crown of the head. We lead with the belly here. Warming up those inner thighs. Nice and easy, focusing into the breath. Booty goes back. So we'll hold over on this side, bring that hand down, roll the back, shoulder back, and reach up. Again, the booty goes back. Roll the shoulders back. Looking up at the sky. Nice deep stretch. Gently coming down. And we'll walk it to the other side. We bend the knee, tracking over the toe. Hand comes down, roll the shoulder, and reach up. Stacking the joints. Noticing the inner thigh of that left leg. And gently coming back to the center. And we're going to walk those hands out in front. Anchor in, turning the toes in, heels out. Knee extension, lifting the seat bones, and take the thigh bones back. Nice deep breaths. Lifting the armpits. Lifting the seat bones, taking the thigh bones back. Breathing. And walking the hands back, turning the toes out, softening the knees, circle sweeping all the way up. Nice. And we'll exhale and step it in. Mountain pose. Good, so go ahead and grab your weights if you're going to use weights today. We are going to do a few squats, chair poses. So we can treat this as like a Kriya also, that we just continue to flow. Okay. So up to you, these will be slow. I'm going to turn the music up. Change the music just a tidge here. Can't tell if the birds are outside or on the music. There we go. That might get really loud, so we'll adjust as we go. Good, so I'm going to start with some 10s. We'll see how far I get with these. Good, so we're just going to start with a chair pose again. You can do these just repetitively. We're going to start with the feet hip width apart. And I'm going to add a bicep curl to the squat. Down. My knees and elbows connect, and I lift. Exhale. Inhale. Take that booty back. So the knees are tracking just over the toes, not really over the toes. We take that moment at the bottom to hold the exhalation before we come up, deep breath, and down. Let's do one more. And all the way up. Good. We'll do some deadlifts. So we're gonna, or half folds. We'll come down, lead with the belly, and lift up. Down the thighs, and lift up. Exhaling, hold, thigh bones move back, seat bones up, inhale up. Chin to the throat. Breathing. Lifting with the booty. We want to take those hip flexors out of it, so we're not going to round up the back at all. Use the glutes. Same coming all the way up. Set those weights off to the side. From the top of our mat, we're going to move through just a few vinyasas coming up. Forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Hollow up the belly. Shift the weight to the inside of the feet. Hinge to forward fold. Again, remember, if you're working with your blood pressure, keep your head up. Soften the knees. Take it back to downward facing dog. Lifting the armpits. Taking the thigh bones back. Hollowing up the belly. Inhaling plank. Low plank. Up dog. Relax the glutes. Let's hang out here for just a bit. Breathing into the heart center, softening the elbows back. And all the way back to child's pose. Hollowing up the belly, lifting the armpits. Seating the hips back. Breathing. Shifting the weight forward and bring that right foot through. Reach up and reach over to the side. Nice little opening to start with. Noticing what we're observing, where we're feeling this stretch, we're tuning in. And gently opening. Bringing the hands down, lifting for lunge and stepping up to forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Releasing the upper back, again shifting the weight to the inside of the feet, pressing out through the blades of the heels. Inhaling monkey. Circle sweeping up and out of the glutes. Exhaling forward fold. Take the thigh bones back. Inhaling monkey. Soft knees, we'll walk it back to downward facing dog. Lifting the armpits, thigh bones back. Hollowing up the belly. Inhaling plank. Exhaling low plank. Into up dog. Relax the glutes, soften the elbows, bring those shoulders back. Lift the chin. Pressing the knees down and in, lifting the belly back to child's pose. Hollow up the belly, seat the hips. Breathing into the whole body. And shifting the weight forward, we'll bring that left foot through. Rolling up, reach it up, and over. And noticing where we're feeling this, what are we observing in our body, in the space that surrounds us. What's our environment today? Are we letting go of anything that we've been hanging on to from the weekend? Starting the day fresh, new. And gently coming down. Coming forward, turning the toes under, lift, and step up to forward fold. Excuse me, again, letting the head be heavy. Bringing the rib cage right into the thigh bones. Breathing into the whole back, the chest. Take that breath all the way down the backs of the legs and into the heels. Inhaling monkey. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling to the heart. So let's go ahead and we're going to repeat that little cycle there. So we'll start with those squats. So again, you can have your weights or not. Maybe you're working on flexibility, going a little bit deeper into the pose, and that's great too. Stay with your breath. We're going to pause at the bottom at the end of the exhalation and inhale all the way up. Here we go. Exhaling down. Pull the abs in and up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Pause and hold, hugging the inner thighs. Inhaling and exhaling, taking that booty back. Inhaling up. Continuing to flow, working with the breath. Keeping in mind that we're stronger than we think we are. One more. Inhaling out. Bring the weights to the front. Again, the booty goes back. Chin to the throat. Keep those weights as close to the legs as we can as we go up and down, holding at the bottom, the end of the exhalation. Inhaling up. As the body moves forward, those kneecaps lift up as we take the thigh bones back. All the way up. And again, we'll set those off to the side. From the top of our mat, circle sweeping up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling monkey. Soft knees, right lunge. Let's roll up in that lunge. If it's an option for you, let's bring the hands behind the back. Reverse prayer position up. So we'll just move into a few lunges down and up. Keeping our gaze focused forward. And hold at the top, release the hands, hinge at the hips. We're going to hinge forward and move into downward facing dog. Again, taking the thigh bones back, lifting out of the armpits, breathing. Inhaling plank. Exhaling low plank. Bring the knees down, lower all the way to the belly, and we'll bring the right foot up, extend that left arm out for a half bow. Nice deep breaths. Keep pressing that heel towards the sky. And gently release into upward facing dog. Again, soft elbows, pull them back. Breathing. Just gently coming down, press that plank. Down dog. We'll take that right foot up to the sky. Half scorpion. Always feels good in the hip flexors here. Back up to the sky, stepping through a three-legged cat. Forward fold, stepping up. And lift the back, just hang. We might cross the hands at the elbows. Lengthen those forearms towards the floor, tuck the chin to the chest. Hugging the upper inner thighs. Inhaling monkey. Circle sweeping all the way up. Exhaling to the heart. Coming back to the top of our mat. Circle sweeping up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling monkey. We'll take a left lunge back this time. And roll up. Reaching up. Bring the hands behind the back if that's an option for you. Might just be to the hips. We'll move into those lunges. Down and up, noticing what we're observing today, our strengths, our weaknesses. Hold at the top, release the hands, hinge at the hips, stepping back to downward facing dog. Again, lifting out of the shoulders, taking the seat bones back towards the sky. We have a string attached around the hips, lifting us up. Inhaling plank. Exhaling low plank. Dropping down to the belly. Extending the right arm, reaching back with the left. Half bow, lift, and breathe. Just gently release. Pressing up. Upward facing dog. Again, remember that the booty is relaxed. Your elbows are soft and moving back. Chin is lifted to the sky. Coming back to neutral, tuck the toes under, press up plank. Down dog. Extending that left foot to the sky. Open. Half scorpion. Lengthening back. Coming up to the sky, stepping through three-legged cat. Lunge. Stepping up to forward fold. Inhaling monkey, circle sweeping all the way up. And exhaling to the heart. So we're going to go ahead and take it down on our mat for some bridges. A few different leg exercises, and we'll move into some different stretches. Coming all the way down. Palms turned down, feet flat. Keep them inside the frame of the body, so that's inside the width of the shoulders. Good. Palms come down. Look at the sky or the ceiling. Roll the shoulders back so we lift onto the back of the head. Let's do that again. Tuck the scapula together. Lift the hips, bring the hands together, and extend the arms. So we pop right up onto the triceps. Lengthening out through the knee. We'll just move through a few bridges down and up. We tap the hands and lift. Think about hugging the upper inner thighs. Right up onto those shoulders and hold. Squeeze those inner thighs towards each other. Lengthening out through the knees, pressing the scapula down and in. Pressing the triceps down and in, as well as the blades of the hands. Release the hands and gently release the hips down. We'll roll up into a tiny ball. Draw the chin towards the throat and lengthen the forehead through the knees. Keep drawing the chin to the throat, in and up. And gently release. Feet to the floor, palms out to the sides. And we'll gently take the knees side to side. Massaging across the glutes. That's pretty good today. Coming back to the center. And we'll lift those feet up, bring the knees just above the hips, and take it side to side. So it might just be just a little rock from one edge of the sacrum to the other, or we might use more of our abdominal muscles pulling back to the center as we go farther over. And back to the center, feet to the floor, and we'll open the feet wide, toes off the mat, heels on, windshield wipers side to side. Getting some movement into the joints, some energy, fire. Tapas, self-discipline, we come to our mat and we practice. Let's hold over here on this side and we'll bring that back knee up, reach down to the arch of the foot and extend it out. So we're supporting the leg and we're pressing that right hip or the top hip towards the end of the mat. Breathing. And bend the knee, coming back to the center and all the way over. Remember, toes are off, heel on. Drop over. Bring the knee up. Reach to the arch. Extend out. And take the hip towards the end of the mat. And gently release. And we'll take the knees all the way over to one side, gently rolling up. Extending that left leg, bring the right foot in. Walk the seat bones back. And we'll gently begin to come down the leg. Remember, we want to lead with the sternum, so the sternum comes forward towards the toes. We tuck the chin towards the throat. And lengthen the crown of the head towards the toes. Nice deep breaths. Think about pressing those thigh bones down and into the mat. Lengthening the crown of the head towards the toes. And gently walking it up. Switch side. Oh, let's go ahead and do a lateral flexion here. Feel the knee. Soften the elbow and back. We can even bring that behind the back and just come over. We're creating some space, lifting the sternum. So gently coming to the center. And now we'll switch sides. Walk the seat bones back. Reaching out, hollow up the belly. Lead with the sternum, draw the chin to the throat. Finding some length. Pressing those thigh bones down towards the mat. Just activating those muscles. Deep breaths. So gently walk it up. And let's go ahead, we're going to take it down for a little Shavasana today. So we'll lengthen it all the way out on our mat. Turning the palms up, opening the feet, letting the pinky toes drop open. And just taking a few moments before we start our day, or maybe it's in the evening, and we're going to start winding it down. Just take a few moments to relax. To soften the hips, shoulders. To visualize with each breath in through the nose that we breathe in light, love, and abundance. We exhale through the mouth, self-doubt, fear, anger. We give ourselves an outlet through the breath. Bring all good things in, always expect the best. And to release those things that no longer serve us or bring our vibration down. Whether it's a physical object, mental, emotional, or in the subtle energy body, our environments. Notice the ankles soft. Feet are dropped open. Notice the space behind the knees. It's soft. Notice the space in the belly. We can just drop into our mat a little deeper. Noticing what we're observing in our subtle energy body, in our physical body, in our emotions, how we feel, what we're grounded to today. And in our mental state, are we hanging on to things? Are we stepping into the flow of life and just letting them move past us? Some nice gentle breath. We'll move into a full body stretch, reaching the hands up and over. Drawing both knees into the chest. Tucking the chin to the throat, lengthening the forehead through the knees. Gently releasing, taking it over to one side and coming up into a soft seated position facing the front. Little leg workout today. Little niyamas. Definitely pull out your book on niyamas. Check out those observances once again. Keep moving the body. Practice that self-discipline. Keep coming back to the mat. Music is